Good afternoon! Well, that was kind of weak. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you guys so much for coming out to the future site of Wolf Park. Great things are happening here in Franklin Township, and we at Indy Parks are incredibly proud to be a part of those great things. My name is Linda Broadfoot. I'm the director of Indy Parks, and I'm so excited to see what's going to happen on this plot of land. Parks are the fabric that keep our communities going, that give people a reason to be active, to play, discover, or just be together. And Wolf Run Park is ready to give this community all of those options and more. We're talking basketball courts, playgrounds, paved walking trails, shelters, and a parking lot to greet our customers and neighbors. This is a 53-acre park. It's going to be magnificent. Today we welcome Wolf Run Park into the Indy Parks family, and it's definitely the start of something good. We want to give special thank you to City Councillor Freeman, McCanna's Cathy Burton, and of course to all of our Indy Parks and Department of Public Works team, including Andre Denman, Danny Swales, and Don Colvin. If any of you are here, make sure you wave so people know who you are. They're the ones that really make these sorts of projects possible. And also want to give a shout out to the Parks Management staff of Chris Martini and Chrissy Cole if she's here, and to this community. Thank you so much for supporting Indy Parks, for rolling out the red carpet for us, and for Wolf Run Park. And with that, it's my honor to introduce Freeman.
All right, we have a special guest that's coming up. This is very unscripted. There's nothing about my life that's scripted. All right. So I want to introduce, do me a favor, all of the Wolf Run residents, if you live in Wolf Run, raise your hand, would you? All right. I want everybody that just raised their hand to shake this man's hand before you leave, okay? Everybody promise me you're going to do that, and give him a hug and pat him on the back. So I'm Marion Freeman. I represent District 25. No, you're not going anywhere. Come here. Stay right here. Come on. I'm going to make you say something in a minute. So I represent District 25, which is most of Franklin Township, on the City County Council. I've been doing it for about 6 years. Heather, my wife, right there, and Cooper, our 3-year-old right there, who is going to love this park, I'm sure. Jack, our 6-year-old, couldn't be here because he's in 1st grade now. But we built our house and moved in on Memorial Day weekend of 2005. So we were very, very early, one of the first few handfuls of homes in Wolf Run. And I think everybody that bought a house here was told the same thing. This land is going to be, you got 50 plus acres that's going to be donated for a park. So who heard that? Who heard the park is coming? Well, welcome to government, right? And it took us a long time to get this to happen. But this guy right here, but for Don, I'm telling you, we've been through 2 mayors. I think, what do we talk? 3 or 4 park directors. We've had changes in leadership on the city council. And Don and I, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, were out here when this section of Wolf Run hadn't even been built yet. And we're out in the mud and trucking through all kinds of things in our boots. And I'm trying to convince them, like, look at this property, look what we could do with it, and we need to build a park here. I mean, as late as 2 months ago, every time he sees me, I think he wants to run the other way. Because 2 months ago, we're in the basement of the city county building, and I'm saying, Don, when are we going to break ground on this park? So I'm going to take him to St. Elmo's later and have a dinner that I owe him. But this is going to be a wonderful addition. I see the Southeast Way Park folks here. You guys do a great job. I mean, parks are critical to what we do. We've got so many families and young people that live at Wolf Run and live in this area that are really going to benefit from this greatly. And this is going to be a true, I think, not only a park and not only an asset to Indy Parks, but I think this is going to be a crown jewel. I think the Parks Department is going to be very, very happy with how many people use this park, how many people love this park, and what it's going to do for this area. So I couldn't be more grateful to Linda, to her staff. Don, I mean, thank you, seriously, very, very much. And everybody in Wolf Run thanks you for, he's committed to parks, and he wanted to get it done. And in fairness, it's not his fault, right? It's the city council, it's a budget thing. And we had to work to get the budget done to give him the resources to do it. But you're going to be very happy with the young people that use this park. So thank you very much, and I think it's my honor to introduce. So Cathy Burton is the, what is your title now? You've been everything at the Civic League and everything else. Are you the?
I think I'm on the agenda as the president.
the president of McCanna, but she's everything and very involved in the Civic League and things out here in Franklin Township, and has been instrumental in getting this park to where we are today. So please welcome Cathy Burton.
I told Aaron he was crazy for wearing that coat. I get to be here today wearing two different hats, and I am very proud to be invited to be part of the ceremony on behalf of the Marion County Alliance of Neighborhoods. For those of you who are not familiar with McCanna, it is a group of neighborhood organizations from all over Marion County, and one of our priorities has always been to try and make sure that Indianapolis has one of the best parks systems in the country. And so the addition of Wolf Run is a feather in the cap, not just of Franklin Township, but for all of Marion County. So now I'm going to put my Franklin Township hat on and say I am so excited to see the groundbreaking on this park. I remember many, many years ago when this was still a 450-acre farm that was known as Adams Farm in the township, and it was a very rich part of our history. And we wanted to make sure that as we welcomed the new families into the township, we had an opportunity to preserve some of the fabric of that history, and the preservation of what is now going to be Wolf Park helped us accomplish that. So I think the community needs to be very proud because they acted as very strong advocates to convince the developers that they needed to make a long-term investment in Franklin Township and in our park system to ensure that as our community grows, we still have an opportunity for people to come out and enjoy the great outdoors. Parks provide opportunities for environmental health, physical health, mental health, but more than that, it gives a sense of place and a sense of history to our township. When Wolf Park opens, it will be the third largest park in Franklin Township. Southeast Way is the largest. Franklin Edgewood Community Park is the second. This will be the third largest, and part of what makes it special again is because this ground was donated by a developer who saw that there was more value to Franklin Township than just building houses. They wanted to be part of building a community. And I'm happy to see so many Wolf Run residents here because this is literally going to be at your front door. And we hope that as the park develops, you make every use of it that you can. And I have to plug something. I've known Don Colvin for many years, but I got to tell you, Parks budget is tight. It's a reality, and if any of you want to try and help make this park happen faster, you should get in touch with Indy Parks and the Indianapolis Parks Foundation and find out what you can do to help support the development of this park. By donating labor, by making financial donations, we got the park ground, now we got to make sure that the development happens.
I second that. All right, I'd like to invite folks to come up. Councillor, Cathy, Chris, you want to come up? Dawn, Danny, come on up. Let's break some ground. Pretty easy.